It's all about the stars. What do you see at night? Before we go and ask other Dixie State students about what they see at night, I wanted to talk about my advocacy letter. For that, I reached out to the International Dark Sky Association. They are one of the leading activists against light pollution, and they have done extensive research about light pollution and its negative effects on our environment. I reached out specifically to Susan Cernello, their administrative director, and just kind of explained the research that I've been doing with light pollution and how their association has really helped me learn more about light pollution. Now it's time to go interview some students about light pollution.
Hey, Bryn. Hi.
Hey, could I interview you on light pollution?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, could I interview you?
Yeah.
Can I interview you?
Sure.
Hey, Ellie, can I interview you?
Yeah.
Hey, McLean, can I interview you?
Yeah, of course.
One of the first things that I asked every Dixie State student was if they knew what light pollution was. Let's see what they have to say.
Have you ever heard of light pollution?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
Something where the city lights make it where you can't see the stars.
Perfect. Do you even know what light pollution is?
I've never heard of it, actually.
Have you ever heard of light pollution?
No.
Have you ever heard of light pollution?
Yes.
What is it?
It's like where you can't see the stars because the lights in the city are too bright.
Brand, do you know what light pollution is?
It's the lights that we have here make the sky brighter so we can't see stars.
Although many of our students had the right idea, the International Dark Sky Association defines light pollution as the inappropriate or excessive use of artificial light. But what does that even mean? The academic journal Awareness of Light Pollution Among College Students suggests that light pollution can come from building, exterior and interior lighting, advertising, and outdoor lighting such as parked cars, offices, factories, street lights, and even illuminating sports venues.
So researchers have agreed upon three major types of light pollution. First, we have our glare, our light trespass, and then our sky glow. They're each different and unique, but they're all considered to be light pollution because they all have to do with excess lighting. The first type of light pollution is light glare. UCLA defines light glare as discomfort in the eyes due to extra brightness. The second type of light pollution is light trespass. International Dark Sky Association defines light trespass as light falling where it's not intended or needed. The last type of light pollution is sky glow. The International Dark Sky Association defines sky glow as brightening of night sky over an inhabited area. Now that we know the three different types of light pollution, let's ask our Dixie State students what they see at night. You look up at the night sky, what do you see?
Stars.
Do you see a lot of stars or not really a lot?
Depends on the area, but not a lot.
When you look up to the night sky in St. George, can you see very many stars?
I can't really see any at all, no.
When you look up at the night sky in St. George, what do you see?
Usually nothing.
Although many of our Dixie State students feel like they can't see any stars in St. George, let's see what one student from California thinks about St. George's night skies. Does it make you sad that you can't see the stars every night here? Or do you feel like you can?
I can see the stars here because where I'm from, you can't see any stars. It's just pitch black.
Take these photographs for example. Both of these pictures were taken in the exact same neighborhood, just on different nights. The one on the left is a picture of what a normal night would look like in this neighborhood. And then the photo on the right is a photo taken after a huge power outage. Look at the drastic difference in the night sky. Look how many stars you can see when there was no light pollution at all. Next, I asked the students where they have seen a really beautiful nighttime sky. So what's a place that you have seen a lot of stars?
Lake Powell has a lot of stars. Hurricane has a lot of stars.
Have you ever been to a place where you can see the stars?
Yeah, I was at a view in the summer that I usually go to.
Where's that?
In Boise, Idaho.
Okay.
Yeah, in the mountains.
Where?
Like Powell.
Although seeing our beautiful natural night sky is amazing, the effects of light pollution run much deeper than just seeing stars at night. Did you know that artificial light at night affects many animals in our ecosystem? I then went on to ask other Dixie State students if they thought that light pollution affects other things in our ecosystems.
Do you think that light pollution affects animals?
No, I don't think it would. It's just the stars and lights has nothing to do with them.
Do you think that light pollution can harm other animals?
Yes.
No, I don't know, maybe, but I'm not an animal, so I don't know.
Although it seems weird that light pollution would affect other creatures, it actually does affect many creatures here on Earth. Michael Salmon and colleagues worked together in a study of sea turtles' behaviors on urban beaches. In the study, they found that baby sea turtles are prone to navigate towards the silhouette of the ocean and horizon. The problem with light pollution is that it distracts these hatchlings, thus leading them to never find the ocean. Another example is given by Diane Knudsen, a professor at Western Washington University. She gives an example of a meadowlark bird singing its mating song. Meadowlarks are known to sing these songs to find a mate during the early morning, but this bird was found singing its mating song at 2 in the morning. The lights surrounding this meadowlark were so bright that the bird thought the sun was rising, when in all reality it was just the light pollution. So what can we do about this? The cool thing is we have a few neighboring cities that all have light pollution laws. So we have Ivins, Santa Clara, and Hurricane all have light pollution laws, and Ivins actually just barely passed theirs. So what they all are doing basically is making it so any lighting at night is constricted and doesn't have that light trespass or that unwanted light. It's only shining in areas where it needs to be, and we've already noticed a drastic change in our light pollution in those areas. The cool thing about Ivins is that they were able to do this because people in their town took initiative and did it. So what we can do is go out to our city councils and vote in these laws that help us refrain from polluting our night skies. International Dark Sky Association has an amazing website that is so informative about light pollution and its negative effects on our environment. We can also go and donate to their foundation to help them research even more and be able to educate more people on light pollution. Spreading the word is the biggest thing that we can do.
Together we can fight light pollution.
Together we can fight light pollution.
Together we can fight light pollution.
Together we can fight light pollution.